Pistol snap to Carr. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Blitz coming, Carr. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Carr. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Cousins. That one's complete to London. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Cousins. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr gets this to Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little idle.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints break the tie here in the 1st. McManus on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They just get the play off. Throw reeled in by London. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Here's Robinson up the middle. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down.
At their own 6-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Carr now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Carr. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
694.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. To the left sideline, complete. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd and 10, here's Carr. Setting up the running back screen. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Throwing again, it's Carr. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Carr here from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Carr to the air now. Connects with Johnson. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Throwing his Carr. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 13-point lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 7. Brandon McManus set to kick
On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Jahan! Wait, Jahan!
They'll run it with Bijan. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Wait, Jahan!
Another carry for Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Jahan! Black! Wait, Jahan!
Looking to throw. Cousins. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Jahan! Hey, bring up 48! Jahan!
Now it's Cousins. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Jahan! Quaker Omaha! Wait, Jahan!
Now the give for Bijan. And he's brought down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Falcons pushing for points. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Jahan! Wait, Jahan!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Jahan! 300! Yellow! Black! Jahan!
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
93! 93.
Carr off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
29. You're mine. That's it.
Back to the air on second down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Kill.
Carr with it on first. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
Down. 180. 280.
Throwing on first down, it's Carr. That one is caught, left side of the field. And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
What now? What's up?
From the red zone now. Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's second and goal.
Now.
Another try following the sack. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. McManus on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 7. Brandon McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Jihad. Wait, Jihad.
First and 10. Here's Cousins. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Finds his target, Robinson. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Pitts brings it in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
It's into the hands of Mooney. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So at halftime, the Saints fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Now! What's up?
Kamara gets it off the option. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. Another run for Kamara. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Pressure coming for Carr. Here comes the wide receiver screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. No return on that punt. And the Falcons are going to be in great shape as they take over. First down throw for Cousins. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints 37-yard line.
Here's a give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
300. What's that?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds London on the slant. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air, Cousins. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Now Cousins again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Kamara running out of the gun. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now Carr. Dump off complete to his running back.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Secures this at the 17. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Falcons will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards.
Leave it. Bring up 48.
They'll run here, following the penalty. Finds room to the 30. Across midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
What now?
Running behind center with Kamara. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
They go to the option, left side, third down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Cousins gets this to Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Good route here.
Cousins out of the pistol here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on third, Cousins. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons down by only 2 in the fourth. Drake London with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Getting another shot at 2 here. He's throwing for it. They draw just the right throw, and we're tied. Well, the penalty did not deter them. They go from 7 yards out and still convert for 2.
And you know what it was about, Kate? Do you know what that was about?
I don't.
It was about execution. It wasn't about, oh, I got more of the playbook opened up because I got a penalty. No. Now, give me that play from the 3 because you have more run-pass options. You set yourself back. It means heightened execution. That's what got them the 2-point conversion. Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running this one left. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I'll tell you what, anytime we get to see this safety display his range, it's a thing of beauty, not just in the passing game, but look at him navigating all that traffic downhill and applying the hit to stick it behind the line.
Carr throwing on third. That's caught for the first. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A run now with Kamara. Oh, he lost the football! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Good run. Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Now 3rd and 11.
First. Hey, Steamer.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Robinson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Once more, it's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Lid 50.
Here he is to throw. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons jump in front late. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Kamara. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort.